we were doing flag football, and I caught a pass between like three people, but you can't see it, but they're all on the ground around me. That picture was dope.
Oh, we got. Hold. Can anyone decipher this? Other Ray.
It says hello.
Can you read that?
Hello, salam.
It says Alu Akbar Shabazz Da Muhammad Sharif Kareem Abdul Jabbar. That's what it says.
That's what I'll
Yo, what do the blue hats mean in the chat?
Cap. I put that in there. I was just being funny.
Oh, okay. That's pardon my Caucasiandom. Please forgive me, y'all.
Oh, that's you put that up whenever you think anyone's lying about anything.
So what did you think I was lying about?
I was just fucking with you because you were talking. What did Youngblood say? He was like, he's capping, so I just put a bunch of caps in there. I thought it was funny.
No,
he had me dying earlier, bro. When you said that, he's like, I like mayo, flat asses, bro. I was spitting my Sprite out. Missionary sex. I'm sorry.
How do you know I had a flat ass?
At my age, bro. Hey, at my age, I only want missionary, bro. I'm not trying to do all these tricks and picking bitches up and shit. That's once every 3 months.
You, like when we're drinking Hennessy to get in the mood, we take some glucosamine to make sure that the joints work, bro. Welcome to the club.
Jesus.
Oh my God! How you know I got my cabinet? I got glutamine, glucosamine, glutathione. I got it all.
Saddest part is you two are probably the youngest ones on this panel.
Oh, shit.
Me and other Ray are literally the same age.
Yeah.
Yo, okay, I'm going to tell y'all something too.
Younger than we are, so he's the youngest one on the panel right now.
I'm gonna be 40. I'm gonna be 40. I'm gonna be 40 in October, right? And back in like 2001, 2002, 2003, do you know what would make black men more angry than anything in the world?
What?
When they would see a white, like my wife, believe it or not, is and I didn't just date black girls, but she's the only Caucasian woman I've ever been in a relationship with.
Oh.
Yeah, I dated a Caribbean girl. I dated a girl from South Korea. I dated a girl from Colombia.
You like to dabble in the dark, okay?
Bro, I like Golden Corral, bro. Like I like tapas. You know what I mean? I like small plate entrees. I like a sampling.
He likes.
I like mashups, bro. I like Funk Flex and Red Alert. You know what I mean?
Like Funk Flex and Red Alert.
Yeah, the little
he
DJ.
Ponderosa. He likes the old Ponderosa, the all-you-can-eat steak and buffet.
All-you-can-eat buffet.
But I tell you what, man, in 2002, 2003, it was so weird, man, because like being like a bigger guy, like I don't have like a typical Caucasian guy frame. Like I can't mess with like in the words of Black Jeopardy, right? Like what are skinny women good for? And Tom Hanks clicks it. What is not a goddamn thing? Like I'm just way too big to be with a tiny girl, and I used to kind of enjoy like the dirty looks I would get. I'm like, yeah, I got one of yours, bitch.
Master done got one,
bruh. Well, I mean, now nobody cares except for like black dudes that are old.
No,
every black dude, if he's over 45, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say every black dude that pretends to be pro-black but dates a white girl on the side.
Hey, no, you guys want to hear a crazy story? So there was a dude who we knew in town that was exactly like that, like super activist. I'm out here in these streets, like pro-black, blackity black, blackity black, and we would regularly catch this dude out on dates with white girls, and he would like try to play it off in front of them.
I'm just doing research, man. I swear.
Like, oh, this is my friend. Like, what? We're like, dude. Like, nobody cares if you date white girls as long as you don't like stop trying to act like you're hiding it.
I swear, I'm just trying to see if she really does have to douche every day.
Well, no. The thing that was really fucked up was like I was in that group, that social group, and I dated white girls and just didn't give a fuck. I was just like, bro, I'm dating who the fuck I want. Like, I don't care. And he was like hiding it, and I'm like, why does he hide this?
Well, because, dude, the reason why they hide it is it's like this, all right? Usually they're the ones that talk some of the foulest shit about white girls too, man. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that that are always cutting up on them, and then they be the ones that are actually out dating them. You know, like got a black wife but 3 white baby mamas.
Are you ready? Are you ready for me to I'm gonna one up the Murray's hair wax story, and I'm gonna embarrass the shit out of myself. But the first time that I was ever with a lovely young woman of color, I'm going to leave her name out to protect the innocent. But so we're kind of getting into the mood. We're having a good time. And you know how white women really like you to pull their hair?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh
dude.
no.
Oh
So I
no,
started-
you did not. No, you did
I made
not.
that mistake
So-
once with a black girl too, man. That
So
was the
I
last
start
time
like, and she goes, no, don't do that. And then next thing you know, we get, and then it moves, and the bitch went from Beyonce to buckwheat in 2.2 seconds. And bro, I didn't know what extensions were. I didn't know what fake lashes were. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, this is, I just thought it was kind of funny, right? Like it's ignorance. Like it's a really funny, and I came up with that line, Beyonce to buckwheat. I used to tell that on stage every now and again, but that was a real thing that happened, man.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, you can't touch black girl hair.
No,
yeah,
not at all.
we're not used to
That's
everything.
actually in the Bible, I think.
Yeah,
First Corinthians, something like that.
look, dude. The thing is we're not used to everything on a woman being fake.
Bro, that's it's in the Mad Old Testament, right?
Wait a minute. What do you mean you're not used to it, bro? That's the standard now. Like you talking about lip fillers
Fake
ain't
titties?
fake.
Dude,
Yeah, fake
Boobs
titties.
ain't fake.
When I
White
was a
girls
kid,
putting on dumpers that ain't fake. Like, come on, bro.
dude, that's not the standard white girl. You know that.
I know.
Most white
I'm
girls
just
that-
saying they're starting
Most
to
white
do
girls
it.
can't afford that shit. The only white girls that are doing that shit are the ones that you see that are active on the media and pop culture and shit. Those are the
Bro,
only
You're
ones that are
going
doing
too
that
deep
shit.
though. You're going too deep though, because these women want you to be truthful with them, right? They always want the truth, but everything
Yeah,
about them is a fucking lie.
They want
Like, they
the
got
truth
those
about
fucking-
as much as they want some hemorrhoids.
Dude, push up bras, your titties ain't look like that. They got all this makeup on, your face don't look like that. You know what I mean? They got these like Spanx on, like your body.
Hey,
Like,
hey,
nothing
dude.
about you is the truth.
Look, it didn't used to
With the
be
truth.
that way. You know that.
It's bullshit.
It
Didn't
didn't used to be that way.
get-
There wasn't, dude. There was a time, in the not so distant future when you went and met a girl at a bar and you took her home for the night. When you woke up in the morning, she looked the same.
Wait a minute.
Bro,
You telling me
now
that
you
there
wake
weren't
up and
always
there's like a
logos?
there's a mask on the pillowcase from all the
Yeah.
makeup that came off.
Right? She comes out of the bathroom and it's a totally different person than what you brought home the night before.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, but the
You're
problem is
wrong.
for you is you try to sneak out, right? And then as you get downstairs, you look at the picture and it's the family picture with you and her and your kids.
Oh
It's-
shit! You ain't shit,
Shut
motherfucker.
up, bro.
How long you been married, motherfucker?
I saw that the other day.
7 years. You seen that one? That was hilarious.
Yeah, that shit just thought he woke up. She was busted. He tried to sneak out, and then he saw the kid, and then he looked over and saw the picture on the on the stand.
Hey,
Yeah.
three more days and it's me and my wife's 7th wedding anniversary.
Hey, congratulations.
That's
crazy.
it's funny, man. The older we get, right? Like you spend your entire youth trying to be something you're not,
Right.
and then you hit this weird little like seminal moment, and you try to figure out who you really are. Like if I could go back and talk to like 21-year-old me, I mean, dude, being fit is great, being successful is great, having money great, but the friendships that you have, the impact that you have on, and one thing that I think black culture gets a lot better than white culture is I don't think black people have destroyed the concept of Christian values the same way that white America has.
I agree with that.
I mean, you could be like a far left woke liberal Democrat and like there's still like mom rules the house, they hit the kid, there's discipline.
They still go to
like
church on Sunday.
And it's one of those things, and I've talked to my friends, and like the one thing that I can't stand is when people try to quiet conversation. Like the whole idea of a conversation is to like learn about each other, exchange thoughts, and like when people are like, oh, how can you say like, and then when people become afraid to ask questions, that's when ignorance can grow. And I think that hatred is pretty much bred from ignorance. And there's a lot of people out there, and it perpetuates like the separation. Like when they say, oh, you can't ask someone where they're from. Or like a white girl can't say, oh, your hair is so pretty. Like, there's people out there literally preaching that message that like we can't say, like in 1999, different meant different. And in 2023, I think there's an army of people out there that think that different means bad. Different doesn't mean bad. It just means different.
No, it's only bad if your difference different than their different.
Well, yeah, no, the thing is, we were actually talking about, I think it was me and Snowman talking about this the other day, is that we grew up in an era when it was okay to just disagree.
Yeah.
Like now if you disagree, you're evil. And people don't look at people who with different ideas as human. That's one of the biggest problems is we don't see ourselves in each other anymore.
Bro, nobody 20 years ago on a dating site, nobody said like Trump supporters need not apply. Like that's
it was
new
a dating cassette. Let's be honest, it was a VHS. Lowered expectations.
You were an SBM.
right.
That's yeah. And I tell you what, man. It's so, like when I told y'all earlier, like my dad was a comic. I remember listening to these like the old, and I like when they were 39. I'm like, fuck, man, these guys are wise, right? And you know, I
hate to break it to you, but we're the wise old men now.
Jesus Christ.
Well, and that's what I'm saying is that I genuinely feel that people respected elders a little bit more. And now like with TikTok and everything, like we celebrate 19, 20-year-old. There's a dude on YouTube. Is anybody familiar with Joey Swole?
No, I'm not personally.
So like I'm big into working out, right? Like I'm pretty big in the fitness space on YouTube. And when people wear makeup and they talk about like rise and grind, we are warrior. Like I'm like, yo, man, like if you see a 322-pound woman in a shirt that don't fit, like self-conscious in the gym, if you give her like a smile and a thumbs up and help her unload up, like for somebody like that to walk into a place that's so judgmental, like that's the type of person that we should. And so you'll see these kids on YouTube, like kids like 17, 18, 19, 20, and they post videos of people like working out like in the incorrect fashion, or they don't look good, or there's and this guy Joey Swole basically puts them on blast for trying to put. Oh, bro, that dude has my heart, bro. Like when I watch the shit that he puts out, I love him because there's so less. Y'all see any of these prank videos now where like they're not even funny pranks, like they literally fucking harass people in public.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
I've been
shooting
waiting.
people. What's
I've been waiting for him. I was like, if you see me in one, best believe there's going to be a news story behind it.
You mean like the pranks where they try and steal somebody's fucking luggage at the airport?
Oh yeah.
Or they just like they'll shoot a guy with a water gun in a suit and then turn and like not even like, and they're literally just looking for shock value. Like you don't even have to be creative or profound anymore. You just have to wow people.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's are y'all familiar with Mike Hood?
Yeah.
What's y'all opinion on him?
Look, dude, I've known Mike Hood for a couple of years, and I think it's just a character he plays on YouTube. Personally,
I would love to have like a sincere conversation with the dude. Like I wonder if that's what's that?
I don't think you can.
Oh,
not on YouTube.
Oh, I would talk to him off YouTube, and it's like, and like if that's.
Well, I've talked to him off of YouTube before too, and it may not be an act because you can't have a sincere conversation with him on the phone either.
That's I don't know, man. Like sincerity to me is like the most attractive quality in people. Like just be really real, be sincere, be you, be your most authentic self.
And tries too hard to be 18 other people.
Bruh. Like I don't know. Like I didn't grow up during that era. And like when I go to my whole experience in the gym, like I don't go to the gym to look a certain type of way. I don't even go to be healthy. I go because at any given time, because of some of the stuff I've done in my past, I might have to put somebody up out of here with my hands. Like I don't play that game.
Well, bro, when you go to a boxing gym, right?
Yeah.
You got killers on killers on killers. Some of the time, and like every young man, right? Like fighting is counterintuitive. Like I was a very angry young man. Mm-hmm. So you think that sending an angry young man in a place where he can engage in violence, it does the opposite of what people would assume. Like I've had so many people tell me that it's bad. Like when you learn how to defend yourself appropriately, you get better with the guys. And then when you spar for fucking 20, 60, by the time you hit, by the time that like you're no longer scared to get in the ring, bite down on the mouthpiece and move around, like you don't get timid by the world anymore. And you get incredibly comfortable with yourself. Like what I took from my years in the gym and on the mats is I found a lot more self-control and like the camaraderie. Bro, I mean like killers on killers on killers in the gym. And like we shared a space better than like these like clout chasing bodybuilder, fake tan, Gymshark kids.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just, man, I've seen the results and I've grown up with the results of what being a knucklehead can end up with. And like Casey can attest to that. Like he's known me since I was probably, I'd say at least 16, 17, something like that.
That fucking explains everything.
But, you know, like we were little hotheads, but it was like, I also had friends who were, it was like, and so did he, that where it's like you saw the end results of what happened when like the communication between men break down and like stuff gets like serious and real. Like I got a buddy who I know from breakdancing that like no hitter quitter to dude fell down, hit his head on a curb, and he caught an attempted murder charge because the dude went into a coma for like 6 months.
And 25 years ago, if we got in a fight with a kid when we were 14, you usually came out of that better friends than you went in. Which is super. And like now, do you know who Fulio is, Reckless?
Fulio?
He's a rapper from Jacksonville. Like he wrote a song. I don't know if it was Fulio or if it was about him, but it's called Who I Smoke. And these kids are actually talking about the murders they committed.
The drill music. Yes.
And like they're glorified. And that's one of the reasons, like, and me and you are going to have a talk one day on another show, really truly about Charleston White and what he's about, because I do want to know. Mm-hmm. But like one of the things that he says is he kind of speaks out against that, like glorification of like violence upon.
Oh,
like nowadays, it's like, bro,
I 100% agree with him on that. I do, because it's a different generation of kids, though. Like the thing is, like if you look at that generation of kids, what's the difference between that generation of kids and our generation of kids? We actually got into fights, and like, granted, I'm not going to say that all those fights, nothing ended up in gun violence, but that wasn't the standard of what it is now. Now you've got kids where they'll go through their whole life, get into the club, get into an altercation with somebody who grew up getting hit or hitting people. They get hit and they literally glitch out, and now they're in the parking lot ready to take a life because you got the shit slapped out of you because you're disrespectful and you couldn't take it. They can't take it. They're scared of physical altercations. Like when I'm out at the bar now, if I get into the first words I tell anyone that I'm about to get into an altercation with is, I'm going to have to kill you with my hands. Like it's not a game, because I'm not getting shot outside. You're not going to make it out there. And if you do get out there, you're not going to have index fingers. Like
at my age, man, like I've been, and you could tell like by the way we talk tonight, I'm pretty good at de-escalating.
Yeah.
And I've been out and like I don't start shit, bro. Like people, whenever I'm with my crew, like my people, like and so even at this age, bro, like there's guys up at, oh, Ray's here, like we can. I'm like, dude, don't get me involved. And I've talked to like my buddies,
like, bro, don't do that, please.
Bro, my buddies are 40, right? They're 35 to 45, even 50, and then there's like groups of 25-year-olds. And next thing you know, there's like 6 dudes on that side of the bar looking at the 4 of us, and they're giving the eyes. And I'll just walk over into the group, and I'm like, hey, young man, you got a beautiful young girl there. Why don't y'all just go? Like, I'll buy y'all a beer. Let's like tell me about your life. Like, and they're so caught off by that. Yeah. And I'm just like, yo, man, like. Right here, check out my YouTube, man. I catch pedophiles. What do you do that's interesting? What are you trying to do with your life? And like 20-year-old me was like really quick to like, I want to be the toughest dude in the bar. And now it's like I get to be a minister of peace, which is I guess that's like, you know, I'm at the top of the mountain in life where I'm at that halfway point. And you spend the first 40 years learning from others, and then the second 40 years you got to repay the debt, and that's when God takes you home.
I like that,
dude.
That's actually a good ideology. I like that.
That's the most accurate analogy of life that I've ever heard for a man.
Do you ever now take it back a second though, because in general I agree with you. I'm too old to be out here trying to fight people, right? But
Jeremy, you was trying to fight at the football thing,
right?
Quit playing. You almost got me into a fight at the football thing.
But if somebody steps out of
hey, Jeremy's the exception.
You almost brought the whole ass roughneck back out.
Jeremy's the exception. I had to
almost go all the way back to 2008.
He's the exception to the rule, man.
Right, because here's the thing: like I'm too old to be doing it, but I've got
he still dabbles in it, man. He don't care, man. He might have water in his knees and tendonitis and shit, but he's still getting down. He doesn't care if it causes his fibromyalgia to flare up.
That's not inaccurate. What you just said is not inaccurate, but only if it's something that's pressed upon me, not something. I'm never looking for anything like that.
Dude, I told a kid once, and this is not too long ago, and he was when you're a big dude like me, sometimes people will, especially young dudes, like they like that's like the mountain they want to climb, right?
Yeah.
Like they just and the dude.
I'm 5'11". I weigh 225, dude.
So we're probably the same size, man. I'm just better looking with better hair, but nevertheless, I digress.
No, dude, I got better hair. I promise you. You ask every woman in the chat that's seen me when I let my hair down, and they'll tell you I got way better hair than any man.
Y'all gonna have to have a hair off panel now.
Well, so basically what I told, and like this kid's really being aggressive. So I walked over. I'm like, my man, I can feel the eyes across the room, brother. Like, what's the deal? And he's, and he's just kind of rolling his eyes like, bro, step off. I'm like, dude, I said, I'm not going to step off because right now, like, I definitely feel like there's an issue between us. Why don't we, and he's like, bro, if you don't step off, it's going to be bad. And I'm like, dude, if you put your hands on me, I trust me, my brother, I would much rather have a drink with you and, become as friendly as we could be. If you want to play at the other road, that's fine. I said, and not even that's fine. Like, I'm begging you not to. Like, I'm begging you not to go there. And next thing you know, like 15 minutes later, he's talking to me about the breakup that he just went through, and he got laid off from the job that he had. And I was like, dude, you couldn't face what it is that you're facing in life. So you wanted to like displace that someplace else and like you're willing to like harm another human being and catch a trend. He even said to me at the end of it, he's like, bro, he's like, what kind of Jedi mind tricks do you got? I'm like, bro, it's called being middle-aged, man. Like one day you'll get there and you'll realize that somebody's going to show you mercy, just like somebody did me when I was a 24-year-old fucking idiot.
God, I don't miss those days.
No, man, that's like I said, and I've never even said that out loud before. Like a philosophy, like you reach the top of the mountain, you spend the first 40 years taking, you spend the last 40 giving back, and then God takes you. I don't know where that came from, but it's like every movie, right? Like the fighter becomes the coach, and that as some guys can't. Like I fought that for like 5 or 6 years where like I was like, I'm like, I could still run 6 miles a day. I still got it in me. I could still do this. And then like when I met my wife and life slowed down and I got like some real friends, like people that fulfilled my life. I was able to like really come to grips with the fact that like my time of being like the attractive dude, my time of being the super athletic guy, like I had my turn on the roller coaster. And if everybody stayed on, then no new people would get a chance to ride. And I made my peace with it, man. And I see a lot of men struggle to do that.
I feel you on that, dude. For real. I got married late in life, man. So.
Yeah, I'm not even.
I got married real early.
Dude, by the time I got married, I honestly, I was ready to get off that fucking ride. I was done riding.
Bro, you'll get to a point, and this is like the most vulnerable thing that I'll say on the panel, right? You get to the point where like you wake up next to a different woman for the, whatever time that it is, and you start looking on Facebook and MySpace, and you're seeing other people having their first anniversary, having a baby, going on a trip with someone, putting on 15, 20 pounds, but you see them with the same person. And like, and I'm guilty of this, bro. Like I fought that for a long time. And, like, turning over to that, I don't know how I got to that point where I was okay with it, but you realize I never met anybody on their deathbed say that I wish I banged more random chicks and I was more selfish. Like no one on their deathbed ever says like, I wish I had lower body fat and I wish that I, had more. It's always like, I wish I had more friends. I wish I was a better brother. I wish I was a better son. I wish that like at the end of the day, we're, like, that's how I live my life. I always say, like, if I was 87 today and I look back, what would I say?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll be pissed off at God if he makes me live past 70.
Bruh, I said the exact same thing about 30. I said the same thing about 21. I've been pissed at God for ages, bro. It's not, you ain't going
no, dude, I'm serious. But if I live past 70, me and God going to have a talk when he decides to bring me home.
Bruh.
Bro, you tell me that God was on colored people time bringing you home? Is that what you trying to say, racist?
Yep, definitely
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Definitely with me. Like he was on some hard CPT. Dude's napping.
Baby Ray. It's funny because it sounds like your story is at least somewhat similar to mine. At least in some fashions.
I was born a poor black child. That's how my life started.
That's exactly how my life started.
That's how my life started.
That's exactly, dude. See, it's like we're brothers. No, but I know what you mean. So I was 21-0 as an amateur, and I loved boxing. But I had a moment. Do you know the name Chris Areola?
Oh yeah, I know Chris Areola.
So I was in Colorado, Northside Gym in Fort Collins, Colorado, and my trainer was trying to get me to go pro, and Chris Ariola was about ready to start going pro, and they wanted me to spar with him. So I'm sparring with him, and I'm just tagging this dude, right? I mean, like he's got no defense for my jab at all. So I'm like, dude, I'm gonna lay him out. I'm gonna hit him with some real heat because I'm doubling up the jab. He's still eating all my jabs. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna pop him. So I hit him with my jab, same thing. He just eats it, double it up. So I come with a hard left. I'm left-handed. Come with a hard left hook, and I miss bigger than shit. And because I thought that I was gonna plow him down, right? So I followed through and everything. And it felt like slow motion when he came across and clocked me in the mouth after I missed. And I got so pissed off. That was the moment I had to take my gloves off. I was done. I was like, because I got so pissed, I realized that I wasn't going to be able to box at that point anymore. I was just going to fight, and it's not the same. Like your mind's not the same. Once you've trained to box, it's different than fighting, if that makes sense.
It's you got to be a little you got to be a little arrogant to get in there, right? Like you have to have like the combination of like self-awareness, but like incredible self-belief. And I don't know what the magic equation for that is, bro. But the first time that, and like I transitioned over to jiu-jitsu and kickboxing. Like I was the boxing coach at my MMA team. Like that's so. Like I would teach guys like more in that like upright stance, how to slip and like just head movement in MMA is not that big a deal. And like I always love the camaraderie of the gym. But I'll never forget the first time that, and I'm a gorilla, bro. I'm a strong motherfucker. And the first time that I was up against somebody that no matter what I tried to pull out of my bag of tricks, like whether it was a feint or it's like whatever I was trying to do, and I'm like, holy, like you realize your own inadequacy. Like that is, I think everybody has that moment where like, fuck, man, like everything I do, I'm telegraphing. Like we're playing chess and he's 5 or 6 moves ahead of me. I'm playing pop music and he's playing Mozart. And I don't like one of my favorite things to do is like, and what's funny? I'm not even a big basketball fan, but I love watching Shaq and Charles together because you get to see these guys, like the humility that the greatest of all time show. Like when they, like those are two guys that celebrate being 50. Tell me I'm wrong.
Facts.
Bro, they have more fun, like their camaraderie, their silliness. And I don't even know why I'm bringing this up, but like when you watch Shaq go to fucking like, Walmart anywhere and just give every kid blessings, bro, like that shit brings tears to my eyes when I watch that shit.
Hell yeah. Hey, Kat's in the back.
Yeah, she's not connected. I can't bring her up.
I was gonna say I couldn't bring her up either. I knew who it was, but yeah, because I'm subbed to her channel too. So yeah, Baby Ray, I don't know if it was like obvious or not because there was a lot of people talking at once earlier, but I'm the one who was saying that like I was subbed to all your guys' channels and shit.
Oh yeah, that's like I've never asked anybody to sub. I never asked anybody to drop my link. No,
I asked for it. Yeah, the first time I came through because I followed Snowman to Nunya's channel, and all you guys were up there. And when you guys started talking about all the predator catcher shit, I was like, dude, drop links. So I was subbing to all of them. So
you know what's funny, man? Like over in that space, Reckless Ray, people called me, and like I got way more like supporters than I like. There's trolls everywhere, right? But the one resounding thing is like people think that like you got a big personality. Like everyone that's meant to entertain has a big personality, and they're like raising it for the clout. And I've never asked for a sub. I've never asked for $1. And I could, if I wanted to, I could probably figure out a way how to get on FM radio.
Yeah. I can see it.
I would love to be on FM radio.
You got the better voice for it though, man. It's everybody. I mean, dude, if I take a look at the shit that God made me good at, it's like I don't have jealousy anymore. Like I learned to respect the things that other people are for not. Like I'm not musically talented. And when I see somebody play guitar, when I see somebody play piano, when I see like somebody create art, like I don't know, I've become like a connoisseur of. I love to find out what makes people tick, what gets them excited, and you know, there's somebody once said this really cool thing, right? We don't stop playing because we get old. We get old because we stop playing. And with that, I'm scared because Kat's in the chat. What's up, Kat?
Hi, Sugar.
Hey,
hello.
All that stuff you see behind me, I painted.
Hi, everybody.
Hey. So the last stream that I caught Kat on.
I just got off a 2-hour live, dude. I can't believe I was live for 2 fucking hours.
Oh Lord. Yeah, she was saying that you were live while we were rocking out over here.
I didn't know. Nunya came over there and told me, she was like, dude, I've been messaging you. I'm sorry. I didn't know you were live. I was literally planning on doing like a 30-minute live, but the 2 stories are so fucking crazy. I can't. Everything is. I'm really questioning how I end up with such crazy ass situations.
Yeah. Well, I mean, talk about it a little bit. What happened?
Talk about it a little bit.
It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen, man. Scrolling at the bottom of the screen.
Oh yeah, it is scrolling at the bottom of the screen.
The Walmart pred that I chased out of there screaming today or the other day. His wife texted me today, the wife that I went to the VPO, the protective order hearing with. She texted me today talking about she's going to drop the VPO. She misses him. She loves him. And I pretty much lost my shit on her.
Wow.
And yeah, I mean, I didn't just support you through all of that for you to just go, oh my God, I love him. No, fuck that. Your job as that little girl's mother is to protect your child, even if it is against her own father. He came there to have sex with a 14-year-old child. She was like, well, there's been no charges filed. I said, I can send you 100 fucking catcher's pages. I would bet 85 to 90% of them don't get arrested.
Right.
But you know what? We got an exposure. My only thing with the whole situation was the most important person that needed to know knew what was going on, and that was you, and you have all of the evidence in your hand. And she was like, there's 2 sides to every story. I said, you have both sides on the fucking paper. You have hers and his.
Wow.
And 3 phone calls to go along with it.
Kat, I'm going to be the friend to you that I always am, and I'm going to tell you.
Absolutely.
Never let a win get to your head or a loss to your heart. It wasn't between you and her. It was whatever you believe in that's out there in the world. It's between you.
No, I told her straight up. I said, I can't support your decision at all. And if that's the decision that you make, I can't, as a mother and a catcher and a fucking civilized human being, go forward and not let CPS know what situation you're putting your daughter in.
100%.
Sorry.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm not one to call CPS on somebody, but if you're going to put your child through that situation, I'm sorry, I cannot sit by and let that happen.
I'm just saying, don't let that shit turn inward. Like the second that you cross the threshold into your home every night, like I do sales, like I own a company, but I do mostly sales for a living. There's sometimes you eat sometimes the bear eats you. Like, and I hear it in your voice right now. I'm just telling you, like,
that shit stops at the door. But I'm mad today. I'm super fucking mad today. The detective. Okay, so everybody up there with this other pred that I talked to you about, everybody up there with the PD's been super supportive and asked all the right questions and done all the right things. And then today, this son of a bitch calls me and tries to tell me, if you proceed with this, we're going to file entrapment charges on you. I said, you can file entrapment charges on me. I'm not any sort of law enforcement or government official. And he goes, that's a fine line to walk. Are you willing to cross it? I said, I am.
Right. Well, I'm gonna brag for Kat, y'all. What she did is, I'm not gonna give any details, but there's a predator. He's a little bit special needs, not too much, but he was actually in a school with children. So instead of waiting to catch him for the YouTube content, she decided she did all like her decoy did the work, she did the work, and they reported it. So she instead of chasing YouTube clout, she put the kids first, which is something most people wouldn't do.
And I'm not done fucking with him either, though. I'm not done fucking with it. So I've got contact for his dad and his sister, and if he's special needs, then they're responsible for watching after him, and they ain't doing a very good job watching after him. So they will be informed. The school that he works at will be informed. I was informed when I first contacted the police that the FBI was already talking to somebody at that school for the same situation, and so we wondered if it was the same person or not. They couldn't give me any further information just based off of what I had given them. And then I was informed that he has special needs and has graduated from that school, and that's why he works at that school, regardless if he's the janitor or not. If there are autistic nonverbal children at that school, he needs no access to them because he believes firmly that at 20 years old, a 14-year-old child is his girlfriend, and they're going to get married and they're going to have kids, and has sent penis pictures and all of the things that he knows is not right, has mentioned it's not right, and instantly said, well, delete that because I shouldn't have sent that. And I mean, no, blatantly, I've dealt with 100 preds, probably. I've done lots of decoy work for other teams. I've done all kinds of stuff. I'm not playing. This dude needs to not be. If his supervisors are not supervising to this point, they need to be held responsible then. So I'm not done contacting people. They can holler entrapment all the fuck they want to. I'm not law enforcement. They can't get me with that. Try it. You know? So, but an exposure is an exposure. An exposure is letting the immediate people in these people's lives know what they are doing so that action can be taken. An exposure doesn't have to be me putting a camera in somebody's face. An exposure doesn't have to be me publicly humiliating people. But y'all can see that I am not too big to fucking do it. I'm all about it. But an exposure is an exposure, and when it's done properly, in which it's fixing to be, yes, his name will be released. Yes, his pictures will be shown. Yes, there will be a video on my page with his pictures and chat logs and all of the things that show what he did. And if you are his parent who is in charge of supervising him, you need to do a better job of what you're fucking supposed to be doing.
Hell yeah.
Agreed. I was like,
so, and it's not about the clout. It's not about no money. I have a child that's a victim. I do it for my child. Like the fucking Walmart pred's wife's talking about lifting the VPO. I said, look, I'm doing this shit for your child that I don't even know. And lifting that VPO would be the dumbest thing you could ever fucking do. And if you do that, my obligation to your child that I don't even know is to protect her and contact CPS. I'm sorry. I can't do it any other way.
Wow.
I try to not let my heart be involved, but man, I'm a mom of a child that was murdered, and I'm a mom of a child who was a fucking sexual assault victim. And that shit runs deep.
It's crazy how that works, right?
It is. It is. And it's crazy what small things change your life.
I know that's right. On a lighter note, first time I ever dug into one of your guys' lives.
And here I'm not. I'll come up. I'm not.
No, wait. Yeah, I was gonna say you clearly have no problem getting on camera.
No, I love attention. I love being the center of attention. I'm the female version of Ray. I want all of it.
At first,
which one?
Maybe right. At first, I thought maybe I had jumped into the wrong stream because they were talking about you were getting ready to post some butthole pictures, and it turned.
Yeah, I was showing my butthole on camera. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Ray's showing his boobies. Ray's out here topless and shit.
Oh, we doing topless Thursdays?
Are you gonna get as much shit for showing your boobs as I did? I showed my under boobs and caught all kinds of shit.
I just didn't want you to feel alone in YouTube. So now if we go down together.
I love it. Thanks, brother. Hey, Ray, baby. We may not have ever met, but motherfucker, you're my friend, and I don't give a fuck
You're
because
my
you pulled through clutch.
When Kat was brand new and nobody, I don't got like a big platform, but in that community, I kind of have a voice. And when the Southern Baptist Association was after her, I basically for like 3 or 4
I've
days,
gone up against the Southern Baptist Association on my first catch.
That's ridiculous.
I
Like
exposed
that.
a youth minister.
Shit, God.
But yeah, I don't go small. I go fucking all balls to the wall accidentally.
Well, no. I mean, the disgusting part about this is because, like, I worked in mental health for 6 years, and my girlfriend now is pretty high up in the county mental health department. And the first thing is, like, these people can't be fixed. There's nothing scientific.
Not.
No, there's literally no intervention that can stop that compulsion.
But also being in that situation in which I have plenty of connection with every spectrum of mental health shit. I know all about all of it. That that detective tried to intimidate me today.
Yeah.
With talking about if we continued any conversation that we could be charged. And I'm like, excuse me, we have rules that we go by. Okay, they reach out first. They initiate things.
Yep.
No, stop it for a fucking minute. And he was like, no, I'm just letting you know what our proceedings will be. I was like, okay, well, let me tell you what, because y'all have mentioned the FBI. Do we need to go ahead and block him? Because if we block him, it may potentially delete any conversations that y'all may. I mean, we have screenshots and everything. The screenshots don't count. They want the original conversations. I'm like, do you want us to block him now? Or do you want us to keep the conversation going? I mean, this is why we've reached out to you, is to find out what to do next, because I'm not trying to go stick a camera in a disabled person's face. And even in me and Ray I actually made Ray call me one day, and I was like, look, he was like, if you do end up going there, if you do talk to him, record it, but like, don't go live. None of us know exactly at what state this dude's in. Yeah. And so the more we talked about it, we pretty much decided, well, we're just going to go directly to the police. And especially after finding out he works at the school for autistic children. Yep. So like the police need to be involved before we make any sort of move.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
And that was my call as a mother and as a responsible, feasible, common sense having adult.
I think that the amount of pushback that you get as the person who has exposed these horrendous people to the light of day, and then people would see, like, I could handle probably the conversation, getting the information out there, but as soon as people started coming back trying to threaten me, like my proclivity and like what I'm trained to do, I'm like, nah. We'll scorch this whole shit, dude. Like, no.
So when you deal with this shit from the jump, it's disgusting, and you can ask Ray. I'm glad I'm one of the boys in Ray's community. I'm one of the guys, but I'm glad that I'm not in the chat where they share the dick pics, because between me and my decoy, we have plenty of dick pics. And I told my decoy she will never have to look at dick pics alone. If she has to see them, I promise you I will see them too. I won't do that to her.
Ma'am, I'm going to keep it real with you for 1 second. I don't care how much you think you're one of the boys. As long as you got tits, you're always going to be a woman.
Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
I'm still one of the boys. Ray, tell him.
I think Ray's asleep.
No, Ray's right here. Yeah, she's
nah, she's still a woman.
She's always.
I gotta get some love. I gotta get some love to my homie J1 real quick.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money.
Dollar. Cheating, bling, bling, got the chatter. You ain't talking.
Why is it when you take
Shout
the money?
out to
First of all-
J1. Thank you, brother. Yes, it did come through. I appreciate you always. Day one, right there.
He just called you a coon with that showing a white man with money bit clip.
First of all, past your bedtime. What are you doing?
There's
And
my
Ray,
bit.
are you sleeping on somebody else's panel? You cheating whore. You cheating whore.
Okay, so we've got to
Ray, I
shut
thought
it
you were
down
gonna
at
go live.
midnight. But
It's
I
past midnight.
appreciate Kat. I appreciate you coming up at Jeremy's behest. We're giving credit where credit's due.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
They know me as Casey.
Yeah, Casey.
Oh,
and-
you let this fucking crazy mouthy woman.
hang on a second. I'm pretty sure that I'm the one that told Kat to come over here because I sent her the link and everything.
See, look.
I didn't know that you were back. We'll see.
She can't let you give the flowers to someone else, man.
You're not getting.
I
You
can't
get
tell
no.
who's here
Sorry,
and who's
Casey.
not. So at Nanya's behest, thank you.
It
coming
was
up.
totally Nanya that sent me the link.
Ray, will you please
But
say
it's okay
Nanya?
because I like Casey.
Nanya,
He's
like,
cool.
Nanya.
Nanya and Ray
I
are
don't
the
know. I
only
sound
two
things out. I'm
people
from
that
the
I know
Midwest.
here.
Hey, real quick. So, for Kat and for Baby Ray, and actually for Nunya too, I put my phone number in the back chat.
I saw that.
Yeah, if you
See, you better not be getting us into trouble, bro, because you know we roll together.
right. So here's what I'm
Well,
saying.
here's how genuine and true I am. I
Bro,
showed my face on camera,
we
and
were
there's
so
my
far
real number.
removed from our past, Casey,
So,
and you're trying to pull us back in.
No, I'm just saying. Hold on.
I fucking hate you.
So, Ray and I are starting our own network, right? And we're getting ready to start having a few shows. I actually want to do a show with you guys, with Wolfpack, basically kind of what you already do, but just get it in front of other people.
Well, can I give you some pointers and some hints before you start it?
Yeah, for sure.
Tell him to drink box wine before you go live. That's bad advice, Kat.
Don't panel drunk to start.
Absolutely don't.
As I sit here with a buzz, I don't give a fuck though. No,
Thank you, Ray.
have a focus when you go into each show and have a topic list and have pinpoints and make sure that you cover all of them. Like today I blindly went into I was actually gonna do a quick 30-minute YouTube live, and I was gonna go out and have a couple of drinks with some friends, and I was live for 2 hours and I'm still sitting on my couch. So
and I even told her, Ray said shut it down. She didn't listen, guys. She did not listen.
Nunya told me, she's like, hey, these guys want to know what you're doing. Can you pull up? And I was at the gym. I was just about finished, but I was like, all right, I'll be here for 5. And then 2.5 hours later,
Ray, I'm surprised you're still here. Can you just go live?
Y'all are like 5 hours into a live. I
know.
Like,
you're not supposed to like the black Ray, okay? I'm done with this shit.
So hold on a minute.
Wow.
Hold on a minute. You shut up just because Ray's more gangster than your white side bitch.
No, fuck Ray, because he's trying to be Ray's best friend and steal Ray from us. So
Dude, he's so mad.
Hey, you're witnessing female white on white crime right now in real life.
Do me a favor, Black Ray. I want you to silence the women, which is what we as men are supposed to do. I want you to mute both females.
I'll be quiet.
Lord, here we
You
go.
shut the fuck up. I can unmute myself.
So what the four of us, what Casey, Snowman, what Casey, Snowman, Ray, and Ray, when you go to like the first day of school at a new school and there's 400 people and you meet people that you like, that's what the 4 men experienced tonight. We were 9-year-olds going into the 4th grade, and we're gonna go home and be like, Mom, I met a friend and he had curly fuzzy hair.
Wait, one of y'all is Snowman? Which one of y'all is Snowman?
Well, this guy right here next to you.
Okay. I'm still trying to put everybody's other names together.
No, that's all
y'all
right.
should all just be normal like me and Ray and have one name.
Nah, I can't do that, dude. I got alter egos.
This is Michael Hood's friend, Kat.
No, what? Quit saying.
No, I'm not gonna put
No, and see, but stop, Nunya, because I don't associate Snowman with Michael Hood.
Oh my
I
God, that's how he
associate
sounds.
Snowman from when he came on the show that night.
It was playing Star.
But I don't see. I remember Snowman. I don't remember Michael Hood, and I drop over to Snowman's page every now and then.
No, Snowman left us.
I did not. I've been busy, Nunya.
I subscribed. I don't know if you did,
I
fucking
didn't
loser.
leave you.
Always a mod.
Oh, yeah, she's a mod over on my channel now.
That don't mean that she fucking
I
comes
didn't
over
like
and
his
watches
video,
and
though.
subscribes and talks.
No, she pops in almost
I
everything
come over
I
there.
do.
I'll go over there every
Y'all,
day.
right quick. Check right quick. I just changed my avatar, my
Can you
name.
tell me my future?
My name, my hood, big in the
Ray
street.
went gangster. Oh my
Y'all
god.
don't even know. Like, I do tarot card readings. I made like $500 an hour with famous people, bro. I got
But you're
that
gonna give it to us for
bag.
free.
Nah,
Hey,
y'all don't
hey,
even know.
you know what, Nunya? I tried to tell you the night he was up there while
I know
he
you
was
did,
on
but I
there.
thought you were
that he
trolling
was-
me.
No, I tried to fucking warn you. I
did,
wasn't
you
trolling.
did. I thought you were, but you did, and he took a couple laps. He was blocked. Now he's unblocked for a couple days.
Okay,
Not
so
block you.
so the handsome dude in the top left is Ray also, right?
That's
Oh,
Black
thank
Ray.
you. Yes.
Don't fucking thank her. Hold on. Stop
She's got her
this
beer
shit.
goggles on. That's the only reason why she
Everybody
said
likes me best.
He's a handsome dude. You can't say that he's not.
She's about to get a fifth husband, you guys.
Oh my god.
Fucking A.
No, it'll be
Yeah.
my third. That's the sexy man though, right there.
Okay.
Ray turns me on. I know he's a married man, but Ray
Black
turns
Ray
me
said
on.
me too.
Visor and
I'm
all.
just kidding.
that. She just likes receding afros.
My afro's been in the same spot since you know me, bro. It's going nowhere.
I mean,
So-
at least he's got an afro.
Now that
I got hair. I got hair
Thank
down to
you,
my
Kat.
shoulders.
now that I switched my
mean,
I got a
mine's
white brand.
past there, but
Hey,
I
man,
mean,
and when it gets really muggy out, I have a Jew afro.
I ain't trying to knock nobody, but I appreciate you older gentlemen that still have hair on your head.
Damn straight.
I have hair on my head, my face, and my balls. I'm doing good.
Oh my god.
Right,
Oh my
I mean,
God.
I ain't trying to knock nobody, and I love a good bald head too. If your head ain't all lumpy and funky shaped,
Ray, we
but-
can't
She
take her
said
nowhere.
all lumpy and funky.
Your head can't look like you coob.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
now that
Hey,
I
check
switched
this.
my avatar, do you guys recognize my avatar from the chats and shit?
I don't, baby. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
I do,
mean,
Casey. I know who you are.
Okay, yeah, because I've been
Yeah, I know who you are.
you've been switching all day too. Actually, I caught you this morning switching
Ugh.
that one right there.
My
You guys-
shark and my
she said,
monkey.
"Unmute me, fucker." You hit the unmute button. Hit the mic
I
button.
don't have
bitch.
one.
Okay, y'all want to hear a funny story? Do you see her avatar?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Her avatar was totally my idea. It's supposed to be a monkey riding on a
A
dolphin.
shark. No, that's a
No,
shark.
it's a monkey riding on a dolphin, but it wouldn't find the right pictures, and
This
so
one
it
was
gave
the
us
shark off
it
the
gave us these
Yo,
pictures that looked like it was
listen, though, the real thing though, I'm like hood. Like I'm big in the dolphin game. I got like 3 dolphins.
I can't.
Can you
With
rap
Will
about
you
it for
mute
us, though?
him? Will you mute him?
Don't mute him.
No,
Don't.
he's got
Just
to
make
rap
a
us
rap.
a song.
He made
Gotcha.
you mute us a minute ago,
That's
and there's
true.
two
Silence the men. Silence the fucking
All right,
men.
you want me to do
Shut
Down
up.
Bottom by Juvenile and Dragon, or
Please.
Forgot About Dre by
Forgot
Eminem?
about Dre. No, the other one. We
They
haven't heard the
forgot
other
about
one.
Ray.
No, the other one has too many words. I might let one
You're
slip.
allowed to
because
say them though here.
No, only in my private life.
No, my friend, she's black at work. She said that you could say
Okay,
them.
so hold on a minute. Can I ask a question?
Mhm.
Whose page is this?
This is
Black
Ray's.
Ray.
This is Ray's. Okay.
Mhm.
What
She
are
said
your
Black
main
Ray.
topics most of the time?
So me
What-
personally, I'm a finance person. I do panels
Oh.
where like
That's
I'll talk
really
about
nice.
relationships. I'll talk about whatever anybody wants to talk about that I'm knowledgeable of on panels, but my content on my page normally consists around crypto, which I've been in for 10 years, and financial literacy in modern times.
Do you know how to spell your own company's name? That's the important part.
He doesn't even
Yes.
know how to read.
Oh fuck, we're screwed.
Bro, I read real well. I do programming. Shut your mouth.
I can't believe you've never came to our
I'm
channel.
43 years old. I've
Oh,
never
sorry,
had
man.
a
I didn't mean
credit
to
card.
stereotype.
Oh, she's trying to get married to you right now.
I've
Hold on.
made a whole bunch of money, but I haven't invested
Dude,
any
she's
of it
literally
into
giving you her
retirement like a
resume right
dumbass.
now.
She's about to try to marry you. Ray,
She's
rap,
not about to
hurry.
try to marry me. We're gonna
Get
get
on
her
your
money
back.
invested. That's what we're gonna
I
do,
don't
and
have
then
a
she's gonna have a
soundboard.
great life.
Fuck.
I have $200 in stocks, if that means anything.
Oh Lord.
Oh God.
That's what I'm worth.
Okay, Ray, just rap. Forgot about Ray.
I can't do it without a beat. Then they don't want to hear that, bro.
Micah,
Oh, dude,
can
if
you
we
give
were
him a beat?
in my StreamYard, I could give you a beat, dude. I got some good ones.
Bro, hold on. I can upload a beat real quick. Hold up a second.
Yeah, all your beats
Just
suck.
do it a cappella.
There you go. That's what
Come
I'm
on.
saying.
Like, you can do an Eminem. Hi, kids. Do you like violets?
He needs Eminem.
Want to see me stick
beat.
9
Yeah.
inch nails to
Do
each
it.
one of my eyelids?
Oh my god. Hold on. I'm gonna find something funny for you.
See, that's my favorite Eminem was the early Eminem.
To
He
me,
still sounded like a kid.
but now that I got
He's
sweet
trying to do
company, everybody want to come to me like it was some disease, but you won't get a crumb from me because I'm from the streets. Kick a Compton. And then how does Eminem's verse kick it off? It's somebody tell me the first line and then I'll be able to go. Everybody want to?
Everyone's top, but they got something to say.
No, not the chorus. Like, what's the first line of the verse?
I know, but they
Hey, this kid
started
needs to be
it.
locked away. Dr. Dre, don't just stand there and operate.
Wrong song.
I'm not ready to leave. White Trash Party is a great Eminem song. So is Locked Up on the Funk Flex album. Fucking Drug Ballad was a fucking amazing Eminem song.
Yeah.
Superman was a great song.
Superman was awesome. I love that song.
Hey, I know.
White America was a
Yeah,
fucking
White America was great.
Yeah. I don't want
I
to
like Soldier
steal
too.
any clout, but would it be okay if somebody dropped my link?
I dropped your links already. I've been
Okay.
dropping
Yeah,
your links up
your
here
links
all
have been
damn
dropped
day.
multiple times on my page.
Yeah, we keep doing
Okay.
it. I've got the link page open.
I
I did that
appreciate
before y'all
all the
even
love,
came here.
guys.
Everybody that's subbed to Nunya, make sure you go over there and unsub now.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Wow.
Fuck right now. All
No,
two
because
of
I'm
you
over
watching.
there too. That's me too. No, don't do that.
No, me and Nunya got this love-hate relationship
do.
now going.
Mm-hmm.
She's
He
been
gets on
a-
his back
so
all the
she's
time.
been
Nunya-
she's been this naggy little fucking woman the whole
Fuck
time
yes.
since the first time I
She
met her, and
is.
I just
She's a
got to push
bossy
back.
bitch.
I got to push back
Dude, she's
because I need every
bossy as
woman to
fuck.
submit.
I don't even mean to be
I need-
bossy though. That's the killer part of it. I don't
Snowman,
even
stop.
mean
And
to be
see,
bossy.
people say that I'm intimidating because I'm bossy, and I don't try to be bossy, and I don't try to be intimidating.
I don't
But
either.
that bitch is bossy.
I don't
she
even
is.
try to
Hey,
be.
she came on my channel and tried to tell him. She's like, "You better run that fucking clip I just gave
She
you."
like walks in the door and cracks the whip without
I
even
have
fucking
to.
saying anything.
Y'all know how it is. Listen,
Well,
men
I mean,
would
I
not
have
be
to
who they
too.
are without us women behind them.
But
Fucking putting them in the direction they
Nanya,
need to go.
this is the whole deal.
Baby
I'm
Ray.
that way too, and I'm not apologetic about it either, because our lives are happy and fun and
See,
fulfilled
this is where I
because
would.
we are
This is
that
where.
way.
See, this is where if you were up on my panel, I would have just dropped both of you mid sentence.
No, he wouldn't have. No, he wouldn't have.
No,
Fuck that guy.
you gotta let them rock out a little
Yeah.
bit. Sometimes when the ladies are cooking, you gotta let them.
Smack
You gotta let them
rock out
get
with
the
her
simmer
cocks out.
going. You
He's
know.
jealous. It's fine.
Hey, baby Ray.
No, well, I mean, I am known to show a boob or two every now and
She
then.
is. Be careful when she turns her camera on, guys. Just be very careful.
I
God damn
wouldn't.
it!
I only
Now I
did-
don't. Now I ain't got to worry about helicopters. Only I got to
well,
worry about
kind of,
boobs
but
now
with
It
too.
that-
wasn't even my whole boobs. It was like my famunda boobs, and they only saw part of them, and they knew it was coming, and I didn't fucking hide it, and I didn't sell it for $100 and then cry because other people seen it. I didn't give a fuck who seen it. If they wanted to see the whole boob, send me a message and I'll show you the whole motherfuckers. And I didn't. I'm not sorry about showing the boobs.
Well, I will say this much: since the very first time I ever saw a boob, there's one thing I've known that I've wanted to see every boob
All
that has
of
ever
the
been
boobs.
created.
And
Every
that's what I
boob.
said. Everybody that tries to talk shit about me about showing my boobs in Ed's panel, I did show, or whoever's panel it was. I don't even remember whose panel it was, but I did show part of my boobs. But even though I'm a catcher and I do what I do,
Look, if you don't like boobs, you're gay.
You're super gay.
that I want to. I'm a girl and I'm not gay, and I still want. I want to touch all of the boobs, and those drama ass panel
I would like to
communities
see. I'd
need
like
to
to see
see
girls touch
and
all the
touch
boobs.
more boobs because they don't have enough because they're so obsessed with each other's lives.
Boobs
And
bring
so-
happiness into people's lives.
Exactly.
Hey, other Ray.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
No, the other white meat.
Another white meat.
Hey, what do you?
You know,
Are
I'm
you
gonna
talking about
find that
pork,
fucking
the other white meat. Is that what you just said?
Yeah. So when you say to somebody you hate,
So what do you say to somebody you hate? Or what do you try to bring trouble?
Just study
Just study
the
a tape of NWA. One day I was walking by with a Walkman on when I caught a guy giving an awkward eye. Yo, it's legal to mop in the parking lot with this girl Ganot. I don't give a fuck if it's darker than not. I'm hotter than me. Try to park a Dodge. Try to What is it? Hopping out with
Park
two
a
broken.
truck when I'm drunk as fuck.
Right next to a humongous truck in a 2-car garage, hopping out with 2 broken legs, trying to walk it off. Fuck you too, bitch. I'm gonna kill you. No, I'm gonna kill you.
Call the cops. I'm gonna kill you and the loud ass motherfucking barking dog.
The cops came through me straight to next to a burnt down house with a can full of gas and a handful of
matches.
No one found out.
Start today. Tomorrow's a new. I forget the words, but then he goes Charleston chicka 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 choo. That's I don't know. It's tough without
I've been a set of twin babies.
Babies.
With the windows up, with the tent ropes up, with the mid
Rolled up in the mid-80s.
ladies. Sorry, Doc, but I've been crazy. There's no way that you can save me. So here, go with him,
Okay,
Haley.
go with him, Haley.
Nowadays, everybody want to talk.
They got something to say.
Just a bunch of gibberish.
Act like they forgot about Ray. But that's a new
Damn, he went
clip.
digital.
Motherfuckers act like they forgot about Ray.
What
We
did
need
you,
to
Lawrence?
No, I don't wish Ray was my husband. Ray
Yes,
is
he
one
does.
of my
Yes, he does.
I was at confidence for a little while there, guys. Thanks.
No, Ray is an amazing friend, and I love him to death. I would never wish. I love Ray's wife too.
Nobody's
and she's amazing.
talking about that Ray. They're talking about the other Ray.
They're talking about the questionably melanated Ray.
Question.
I just met him.
You know, the
I mean,
one-
if
the
he
one
needs
with the
another
res-
internet wife, I'm down. He has to be a brother husband though.
The one that you
There's
think
two
has
other
a beautiful
husbands.
seating.
There's
Oh
there's
my
2 other
God.
husbands, so you'll be the 3rd brother husband.
Brother husband?
Third brother husband.
That sounds like a. I'm not going there. It sounds like an incestuous harem going on, man.
She gets brother husbands everywhere we take her. Damn it, cat, get in bed. Get in bed.
No.
Cat's in heat. Damn it, cat.
Oh my
I'm not. I don't have lady parts anymore. I don't do heat anymore.
Okay. My husband said that actually. He said, "Cat, get your ass in bed now."
Oh my God.
You better go do it.
Tell
You
him
better
I'm
give that man
on
what he
his
wants.
back.
Well, anyway, I do want you guys to actually take down my number because I do want to actually collaborate with you guys about doing.
I saved it, and
I
I'm gonna go.
screenshotted it. I'll text you. I put mine in the chat too, so it's in there. That's
can
my
give you
personal
mine.
number.
Hey, I gotta go cuddle next to my wife,
Okay.
Ray,
Bye, Ray. Thank you for coming
Casey,
out today.
and Chuck Black. It's been an absolute Nunya and Cat. I adore the both of you.
Love
And
you, fucker.
We're the boys. Fuck everybody.
in all sinceriousness,
We're the
it's
boy.
sincere. Sinceriousness, is that a word? Wow, I'm fucking tired. In all sincerity, with everything that we talked about tonight, I just want to I like doing this thing where I call it like final thoughts or last words.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. Because
And like what tonight's conversation, if nothing else, has kind of showed, and I hope to share, with everybody that's been watching tonight. Thank you to the people who donated to Ray. The most important thing that I could say, like from the bottom of my heart, and I want to say this as carefully as I can and be very precise with my words, is that if I could tell you guys anything and leave you with one thing, it would be.
And that was it.
That's right.
I love it.
It would be. Hang on. Let me
Nice
finish
to
this
each
up for
other,
him.
you
Hang on a second.
motherfuckers.
Let me finish this up for him. Check your kids' devices. Sorry.
Check your kids' devices and be nice to each other.
Absolutely. And make somebody. Here he comes.
My kid can't do nothing with his device. It's linked
Here
to
he
both
comes.
Why'd
me
you
and-
do that?
Ray's not done. Ray's got to make an entry. in the
Because
next set.
he'll be
Ray.
back 2 more times.
He's already back. Yeah, he's back.
No, I
like
tried to.
some-
I removed myself from the stream because I always like to watch how people respond to that. But I gotta find your YouTube channel, so it's not like I could just jump over to
Oh
YouTube.
shit! Because I sent you the link.
He just went
Sorry.
backstage. He's just like, yeah, he just went backstage.
Yeah, he's
We've taught him how to use StreamYard.
Oh my
Yard
God.
Stream.
getting there, guys.
He calls
He's
it
getting there.
Yard Stream.
It's fine.
It's
Dramatic
hilarious.
effect. No, but
No,
I do want to
but-
get everybody's last thoughts as we're winding it down, and I do want to
Okay.
give you guys because I want to make sure you guys have the room to like say your piece, what you got to say, and then I'll close it out.
Okay.
Who
Me
wants to go
first?
first?
Me
Go
first.
Yeah, you can go first.
Okay, so I just want to say to Kat and Ray, thank you with all the bullshit going on in the communities. Thank you for being here for the past couple hours and Kat being on your live and educating these people because I come over to these spaces a lot and well, at least Snowman's, but I will Black Rays too now. And I appreciate you guys coming over here so quickly and explaining things to them and answering questions because I don't have answers for these questions because I don't know. So
I would
thank
like-
you both so much.
I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize to the Black community for unseasoned macaroni salad, mayonnaise
Absolutely.
without sugar, high-rise jeans, pop music,
Air fried
white
chicken.
white
Air
people with
fried chicken.
cornrows. I don't know if there's anything else that
All
I
of
could
the
possibly.
white
Blackface.
things that we've
Don't
done.
forget blackface.
I'd like to apologize for blackface, and in all sincerity, the cool people always sit on the back of the bus. That's all I got.
Absolutely.
Kat, you got anything for us?
What's the name of the YouTube channel? Somebody tell me before. I know you're gonna. What is the name of your channel?
That's what I was gonna tell Nunya. She's got to send me a link to this so that
It's
I
called
can find it
Reckless
again.
Ray
I got
Romano.
you.
Oh,
I got him. Y'all don't
at
understand.
Reckless Ray Dinero.
You guys don't
Reckless
understand.
Ray
I
Romano.
got them. I got them.
Why are you giving them the
No.
wrong name, bro? I need all the people
I
to
got
follow me
them.
that
I'll
can,
give
because
them
I'm
the right
not that
name, dude.
interesting.
Dude, I've dropped the link
Black
to
Ray,
your chat in my
chill, I
channel
got
like
you.
I don't know how many times tonight.
They
I'm
don't
gonna
love
make
me,
sure
man.
they both have
All
it.
they got to
I'm
do
gonna
is
send
go
it to
over
him
to
in a
the chat in
DM.
my stream and they can get your link.
I'm just gonna make it easier and send it to him in a DM. I got you guys. Don't worry.
I'm
This
Reckless
is the
Ray
normal
Dinero.
story of my life. These two won't shut the fuck up and let me talk.
I am Reckless Ray Dinero, and I talk to white people. That's my brother right there. Everybody
Bro,
listen to brother. Everybody listen to brother Barone.
Oh my god! I talk to white people. I love that so much.
Ray, just kick him. Just kick
No,
him off.
he's great. It's
He made
because
the
it's accurate.
dramatic
It's
exit.
accurate.
Just
I
go on and
literally
kick
wake
him
up
off.
every morning, and that's what I say when I first open my eyes.
Hey,
You know what I say when I first open my eyes?
I'm gonna oppress Ray. We know.
How can I oppress a black person today?
Is it safe to bash Ray here? Is our story.
No, we can't. We can't drag Ray here, Cat.
Drag Ray
Boys
here.
might see us.
Oh my god.
Is it safe to drag Ray here? We love Ray. No. Seriously, thank you for your hospitality. I don't know. I know who Snowman is, but I don't know you other guys. I appreciate y'all reaching out and wanting to know and asking questions and giving us the opportunity to spread the awareness and be on your platform and sharing your space. That means a lot to all of us. There's a whole community of us that we're trying to be the voice for the voiceless, and we are doing these things because there are victims, and we are raising victims, and we are supporting victims, and we are preventing victims, and that's why we do what we do. And if we don't get arrested, the arrest doesn't matter. The exposure is what matters. The people who need to know is what matters. And thank you for having us over here and doing your thing. And I will definitely drop through when I'm not old and being in bed. But
she's way past her bedtime. But
He's every Thursday night at 8:00, man.
Thursday
You're lucky
night.
Thursday night's not a Friday night because that's our night.
Oh, well, and see, I play softball Friday night, so I have to go like directly from softball to the show, and there actually was 2 weeks that they sat and watched me play softball on the show.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I just turned the camera. I muted my phone and turned the camera on and let them sit there and bullshit. And they were just watching me play softball.
I wish I could play the Cat Blocked You song right quick at why we exit or before we exit. Me and Cat. Can I do that?
So I don't know if you guys know who Dads Against Predators is. DAP. Josh Mundy and Jay.
We told them all about him.
Yeah, we heard about it earlier tonight. They kind of gave us a quick preview of it.
Yeah, well, those are like some of those boys stole my heart a long time ago, and I love them dearly and fiercely. And some bullshit drama shit went on, and I finally got the okay to block somebody, so I did it. And then a song was made, and it's pretty funny.
Can I play it?
I think
we'll
it's
get hit for it, I
hilarious that
promise.
you
Oh,
have
never
it.
mind. If
You
we're gonna
have
get
it, like,
hit, no,
loaded
because
you won't. You won't.
Oh, as long as we won't, then yeah, go ahead.
No, you will not.
No, it's on my YouTube page, and you fully have my permission.
Yeah, I've got it right here downloaded. I'm gonna pull it up for you.
Yeah, and you have my full permission to play it. It's yeah,
I'm getting it pulled up right now. Give me a moment.
But it's Josh Mundy from DAP singing.
Some of us are white, some of us are not.
I happen to be a pasty, translucent white, but I identify as having more melanin.
Like, I respect that. That's hilarious.
Actually,
People
on all
can,
my government
people
paperwork,
can identify to fucking be animals and shit. I can fucking wish that I was
be whatever you
brown.
want to be.
Bro, if you can look, if you can be a toaster oven in 2023, bro, you can be whatever you want.
I just wish that I could like have a golden ass color to me, and yeah.
Okay, it's loading right now. Give me just a second.
I hate to be the first one to tell you this, but gold is not brown.
I mean, brown's beautiful, gold's beautiful. I mean, my son looks kind of golden, and in the summer, if he even looks out the window, he gets this badass, dark ass tan because he's half Portuguese, and it pisses me off. I'm like, you haven't even been outside. How do you have tan lines?
He saw the sun.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, this is not fair. You've been in your room secluded for like 6 months. How do you have tan lines? This is not. Yeah.
That's how I always.
It's almost done. Sorry, my computer's being a piece of shit. I'm in the process of changing out computers, so 1 second.
Why didn't you just play it?
Oh, that's sweet of you. That's sweet of you, Lawrence. I don't get very many hugs. The wife is fat and pregnant, and that little terrorist she's got in her belly gets in the way.
Bro, I'm beautiful. I've got my confidence back.
You have pregnant baby. That's so exciting. Congratulations.
Yeah, it could be exciting for you too for the low price of $19.99.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God. Is he selling himself here? Holy shit.
I don't buy diapers anymore. Nice try, but
hey man, I'm selling it cheap.
I know. I mean, that's
cheap.
just a single pack of diapers.
Dude.
For the low cost of a single pack of diapers.
Someone come get him. He's out here selling ass.
How about can we like
I'm in the basement.
share it or some shit?
I'm in the basement already. Can you pull me up?
Are you playing the whole video, or are you just playing?
Yeah, I'm playing the whole video, bitch. We're gonna listen to this shit. I've had this shit stuck in my head all fucking day.
God damn, we all a bunch of
No, we're
bitches
gonna
and shit
play.
now too.
Okay. Bitches and boats and hoes.
We're gonna play a song for remembrance.
I'm doing a dab for Josh.
I'm smoking a joint. Let's go.
Let's have a moment of silence for all the good times and all the bad times we share with Chuckles. Chuckles, I remember when you said all black people look the same. You got mad at Cat and you took it out on me.
This is so
but I
fucked
forgave
up.
you.
Nah, it's true.
But you just couldn't come back the same. Couldn't come back the same. Over for you. It's over for you. You can't come back again. Cat blocked you. Cat blocked you. You can't come back.
You're welcome. You
again.
guys are gonna have stuff in your head the next 2 weeks.
They had free speech except for
Can't
listen.
come back again.
Watch, listen.
You really can't come back again.
So
got freedom of speech, but not freedom of the consequence.
I love it.
Cat blocked you. Cat blocked you. Cat blocked you. She gave you good scratch and kicked you out in the streets of YouTube.
It's my favorite part. No, I feel sad for you.
Kicked you out in the streets of YouTube.
Oh man.
Not allowed around here anymore. Get out of here. I showed you the door.
His whole
And it was
soul.
funny the week before, like
I
he
showed
moved
you
his
the door.
computer over there and was like, "You see
There
the
it goes.
fucking
Listen,
door?
listen.
Get out of here!"
He did. He free. This is my
It's
favorite part
nothing
right
disrespectful to you, Chuckles. I really forgot your real name. I think it was kind of cool what you did. You worked really hard and you got people talking about you. You even made my own fans hate me. But Cat blocked you. She blocked you good.
She blocked you
Thought you was
good.
gonna argue all day, but you didn't make it past the first half hour. That's sad for you. I feel sad for you. You gotta move on.
And I just
You gotta move on.
You've
feel sad
only
for you.
heard it once, but I swear to God,
You're
you'll
gonna
wake
be
up at
watching
like
it.
4 in the morning and you'll hear Cat
You're gonna be
Block
hearing it.
Dude.
Oh my god, that's
Can I
such a
can I
good
do one more
song.
thing? I need to do one more thing though, guys, and like I
We,
have to do
dude,
this.
okay, so no bullshit. From Nunya's page, from the Not So Common page, me, her and James and Pat work together. And so they're like in a Zoom call all day. Well, they call it Take Your Cat to Work with you. And I just join them on the Zoom call because I sit at my desk all day long. And so like we talk all day, like we're in a Zoom meeting all day together.
We are
Doing
absolutely
just
are.
working, doing our thing, bullshitting,
They
talking.
get paid to talk shit to each other all day long.
We
That's
do. It's
absolutely
fun.
do.
That's
It's fun.
hilarious.
Yeah, it's great fun. And like Wolfpack Pred Hunter, he'll come hang out with us and like his guys, and it's super fun.
You
It's
guys
just
ain't shit. You guys
open
ain't shit.
community.
Motherfucker, you're jealous. Be jealous.
Yeah, but like
Motherfucker. Let me see.
it'll be dead silent. Nobody's saying nothing for like 30 minutes, and then all of a sudden, this random voice will go, "Cat blocked you." It's fucking
It stays in
hilarious.
our head all fucking day, every day, man. Like
It's
you can't
great.
get
I
that
love
shit
it.
out. Like I kid you not. No matter how hard you try, it's not gonna fucking happen, okay? But can I just
No.
shut your mouth, Snowman? Filthy whore.
She said that with such conviction.
Thank
I
you.
did.
Thank you, Snowman.
No, shut. I'm trying to show something to Cat. Hold on.
We're tired of
He
being
doesn't
the
wanna
only ones
see
to
it.
stand
She
up
does.
against her. She's a
Fuck
bully.
you. I am.
You're forcing your fucking wares on her, man. She doesn't want
I'm
your
not talking about her.
Forcing her fucking agenda on us.
Okay, listen.
Nanya, a gypsy?
I'm in the
Like,
basement.
Jesus
I'm in the
Christ,
basement.
this
Can
is
you just let me
wild.
up here and hush
I'm
these
the
people?
gypsy, actually.
You're worse than a fucking Jehovah's
Shut your mouth,
Witness.
Chuck Black.
He said you're
Right.
worse than a
Greg, come
Jehovah's
in the basement,
Witness.
please. I just want
she
you guys
won't
to
quit
see that's a
knocking.
cat. I love Cat. Just watch.
Okay, so
I'm a cat
after she
boy.
shows her wares, Jeremy's going to give his final thought.
Okay, and then we're
Or
leaving.
Casey's
No,
gonna give his
no,
final
no, he
thought,
won't.
so's
No,
Chuck. And then we're
nobody will
going
get
to
a
close
chance
it
to
out.
because
All right, Black
Nanya
Ray,
won't
let's
shut
go.
the hell up.
Fuck
Oh my
you,
God.
Snowman. I'm giving you content. Shut up. Free content, motherfuckers. Sorry, guys. We love Cat around here, and we love to show Cat off. So go ahead.
We're
I'm in the
another
basement.
hour
Oh,
into
shit.
it.
Okay, ready. Is anybody gonna pull me up or?
No.
Oh,
Oh.
I got you. Hold on.
Nobody cares what you got to show.
Fuck you, Snowman. You ain't shit.
You're telling me the truth.
Just watch.
I have all of the screenshots. I have your penis picture.
Excuse me, everybody! This man's here to meet a 14-year-old girl for sex! Excuse me, everybody! This man's here to meet a 14-year-old girl for sex! Excuse me, everybody! This man's here to meet a 14-year-old
Now,
girl for
if you guys want to watch it, you better go hit up her Rumble or her YouTube
Wait
or
a,
something.
wait
give
a
her the beat
minute,
for
bro.
it.
Wait,
Nah, I can't
wait.
run it back
That is
either.
as funny
That's
as
the
the
best.
the guy who chased the dude across the parking lot asking where his breasts were because he didn't have them on.
Wow. Well, she chased his ass
I
out into
don't
the
know
parking
what
lot and
you're
past the parking
talking
lot.
about, but I ran all the way through Walmart. The people
That
in
was
the
her.
parking lot came and told me that they heard me like 30 seconds before we came out the front door, and we were in a full run.
Fuck yeah,
Bro,
they full ran the
that
whole
dude,
time.
I'm not gonna lie, but Jeremy, that guy
That dude
falls
is
under
a
the you can
foot
see him
taller than
and
me.
tell that you shouldn't leave children around him. Look,
Exactly.
he looked
And they
like
all
That
do,
dude,
dude.
that dude is a foot taller than me, and every one of his strides was like 3 of my strides. That's the dude that his wife is trying to drop the VPO because she misses him. And I'm like, he's going
Oh,
to molest
no.
your fucking child. Stop
don't even
it.
care.
No. No,
She don't give a
I've
fuck.
had it out with her today. That's been part
Yep.
of my upsetting day. I'm over today. I'm
But
just
tomorrow's
like,
gonna be
you
a
know
good day
what?
because it's already Cat's bitch, so that's good.
Hey, I better
Good
get a
God.
fucking raise tomorrow and not get fired. I may get fired when I go into work tomorrow.
No,
I
you're
don't
not.
know.
We already told you you're not. Stop it.
You're not getting fired.
You're
Okay,
not
okay,
getting
so,
fired.
okay, so
we
quiet
gotta go.
down,
Bye.
quiet down, quiet
I'm
down.
leaving. Bye.
Later, later, Nanya. See, I said it right that time. Chuck Black.
Walking
Final
fast.
Final thoughts. Quit diddling kids.
Agreed.
Amen.
I mean, seriously, what else do we got to say? Quit diddling kids. Stop watching the mainstream news. Stop listening to your dumbass president. Go out and protest against your government. Make sure you stock up on bullets and guns and food and water. Get seeds. Spend some time out in the sun. Get some vitamin D. Hug your kids and tell them you love them. And tell everyone else to go eat shit and die.
Check your kids' devices.
If you ain't checking your kids' devices, then you are failing at parenting.
And check every single app. Check the calculator. Check the fucking calendar. They disguise apps under different tabs. Check every single everything.
Or what you could do, there's this wonderful thing you can do to your kids' devices.
Throw it out the fucking window.
No, you can there's a parental control you can put on it where it emails you everything they do that violates the parental controls.
Well, I mean, we've gone as far as putting decoys on Roblox. So y'all think that your kids or your toddlers or preteens or whoever is safe and they're chatting with their little friends on Roblox. It's also a 75-year-old man and they're trying to diddle your kids. So
my 8-year-old's not allowed to have chat enabled in any of his games on any of his devices.
Check every single everything all the time, though.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Casey Mo, what you got?
Okay.
Be ugly.
So, the other day, Snowman and I were having a conversation.
We had a good one too, even though you're ugly.
And we were talking about the things that I would do were I president. And this is actually a part of the conversation we didn't get into, so I'm glad that we can have it right now. So, if in Jeremy is president world, if you were convicted or if you were caught in a sting, and whether it's for we'll say kitty diddling, or for grape, right? If either of those two things happens, first thing that we would do is take away their weapons. So your hands are cut off, and so are your genitals. The second thing we do is we brand your forehead with an R or a P, depending on your offense. And that way,
the scarlet letter.
That way, everyone who sees you knows exactly what you are and what you did.
Jeremy spoke in class today.
And that is exactly how I would handle it. Now, I will leave you with some wisdom from my grandfather.
Oh, Jesus. Is this the same grandfather that wouldn't take you hunting because he was fearful for his soul?
Correct.
Okay, just making sure.
So, my grandfather always told me that you could build 1 million bridges in your life. But if you suck one penis, you are not a bridge builder. You're a cocksucker.
Forever.
Okay.
My grandpa told me that if you wouldn't suck one clean penis, that makes you a dirty dick sucker forever.
Oh my God. Y'all are out of here. Okay. It's just me now. We're gonna bring some sanity back to this. This was a great episode, though. Not gonna lie. For those of you who supported me throughout the day, Dr. Nakumbe, Georgia Swan, LaTanya, J1. Shout outs to all of you. And I'm pretty sure I actually remembered everybody. Yeah, LaTanya, J1, and Georgia Swan. Thank you guys so much for your support. Obviously, we're building out. We've got this shifted over to our channel, which is High Value Network / my channel for the simul stream. So now High Value Network will have a consistent show every Thursday moving forward. Every single Thursday, you're going to see us. We're going to keep the movement going. This was a very powerful conversation. Very important conversations today. Shout outs to everybody who came up and shared, especially the other white meat Ray and Nunya and Kat for coming up and sharing their experiences as catchers. And I really think this is a conversation that needs to be dove into further, considering that even though these people are providing all the evidence, even though they're basically gift wrapping these guys to be taken out of society, because they, at the end of the day, the reality of it is they serve no purpose in society. They are a danger. They are causing damage. They are spreading trauma. And the fact that even with all this evidence, no one is willing to prosecute these people. People are going, oh, I miss this guy who I'm going to have that runs like a wide receiver on a football team through Walmart after he showed up there to meet up with a child. It's just disgusting. It's just disgusting, which brings me to my closing thought. The society that we live in, we all, every one of us, needs to take a good hard look at what we are allowing to be normalized, what we are allowing to be forced down our throats, what we are being told we have to accept within our own homes, and how far down this path we're going to go, because things are across the board getting ugly. And if we're not going to, if at some point somebody's got to take a stand on these things, somebody has to say, no, this is not okay. Somebody has to be willing to put in work, to put in the work, to put the boots on the ground, to actually start having these conversations across the board. Like, hey, these things are happening. These are things that we are now aware of. We cannot rely on somebody to fix these messes for us. We cannot continue to allow our government to give money to literally everybody else when we have people who are doing work for free to catch these men that are targeting children. But we can't put money towards that. We can't fix the potholes. Can't put money towards that. We can't take care of our homeless population here. Can't put money towards that. But the government can for sure take our money and send it outside of this country. And then when they use our money inside this country, they use it for people not from this country. At what point did that become okay? At what point did we become altruistic to the tune that we will sacrifice our own people, allow our children to be targeted and attacked and victimized? At what point did that become something that we can just sit on the couch and sleep good at night? At what point do we say that that's enough? Something to think on. We're going to be continuing these conversations. We're definitely going to be setting up. I would definitely like to set up a dedicated Q&A to see if there's some way that we can get some resources together to maybe put something together as a secondary deal for the catchers to keep this information evergreen and out there into the spaces that they need to be, because they are catching these people dead to rights. This isn't a case of mistaken identity. This isn't a case of, oh, we got the wrong guy. They got the right guy and nothing's being done about it. And these communities need to be aware and need to have a place, maybe a place where they can go to where you can check your community. Because, like, obviously you get the little dots on the map, but, like, maybe there needs to be something specific for, hey, this person's actively showing up to Walmart to meet kids. Maybe that dot needs to be a little bit bigger. I don't know. But I do have something fun for us because I like to leave on a good note. And so on that good note, I got a new sign-off video. So this is your boy, Reckless Ray. And we are signing out. Peace.
Let's go. Let's go. I pull up.